Folks, every 4 years, democracy begins in Iowa. Every 4 years. And you set the nation on a path of determining. You hold up a sign for me? Okay. Okay. All right. I'll be happy to talk to it in a minute, okay? Okay. You let me do my speech, though, first? Okay. All right. And but I'm happy to talk to you, I promise. Well, look, you have a big responsibility here in Iowa. For no matter how many caucuses you participated in, I don't think there's one that's been more important than this one any of you participated in. Not because I'm running, but because of the man who occupies the office of president as we speak. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a gigantic responsibility because I believe we can turn 4 years of Donald Trump into a historical aberration, but 8 years will in a fundamental way change the nature of who we are and our place in the world. This year, I believe that this is about more than just the Democratic Party. I believe it's more than about who the Democratic nominee. I think character, the character of America, and the character of our candidates is on the ballot. And I think we have an obligation that goes beyond just whether or not a particular Democrat gets the nomination. The fact is that, think about what we've heard from our president in the last few weeks. As the commander-in-chief, Donald Trump, instead of respecting our troops, we learned that earlier in the year we saw reporting that he had berated our generals and our flag officers at the Pentagon, referring to them to their face as losers, dopes, and babies. I don't ever recall, and I was there for 8 presidents, don't ever recall a president showing such disrespect for our military, such disrespect for so many of these women and men who put their lives on the line. I'm surprised anyway, I won't say it. And then as we began to learn that 34 of our brave troops who were stationed in Iraq, as my son was for a year, during the Iranian missile attack, that they have been diagnosed with traumatic brain injury. Trump, when he was first asked about it, he said, it's not very serious, just headaches. Just headaches. The Veterans of Foreign War, the VFW, has asked Trump to apologize. Apologize to these warriors. What a way to talk to our people. You know, the NIH has pointed out almost 300,000 folks in the last 12 years, American troops have suffered traumatic brain injury because of IEDs and the way in which these wars have been conducted. It's real. It's serious. It's deadly. It's deadly. If anybody's a headache, he's the headache. No, I really mean it. It makes me angry when I think about it. I've been in and out of Iraq and Afghanistan over 20 times. I've been there and watched these brave soldiers and sailors, and there's sailors on the ground there as well, and Marines. I've watched them. They saddle up every day and go out and do their job. Folks, our troops deserve a commander-in-chief that understands them, respects them. The next president is going to inherit a divided country and a world in disarray. We need a president who's going to be ready on day one, someone who can command the world stage, lead our armed forces, repair our relationship with our allies, and once more make the United States the leader and envy of the world. Because the world is not self-organizing.